So like many others, I was super excited for PGA Tour 2K23 when I saw the trailer. So excited, in fact, I decided to drop $120 on the Tiger Woods edition just to be absolutely disappointed in the game I am playing. I'm not going to say the entire game is horrible because there are definitely a couple positives which I will go over as well, but overall I haven't been happy with my experience playing this game for the most part. From the early gameplay releases, I knew this game wasn't going to have the best graphics. It's on Unity Engine, and just the look of the gameplay in the trailer, I knew it wouldn't be special, so I'm not going to really complain about the lack of graphics. I do wish the landscapes looked a little bit better and more realistic feel to me, but I'm just going to move on into the gameplay. So as far as character customization goes, this is probably the worst 2K game for that. You can't even change your golfer's build or weight, which I find to be pretty dumb. They do have some cool outfits and shoes though from Nike, Jordan, and other cool brands, but overall the character customization is just lacking compared to other 2K games with a My Career mode. The skills in this game are pretty nice though, I will say. Compared to some of the previous games, you have a lot more leeway with which skills you can build, and there is a little bit more customization that way. They also do have this archetype system, which I like as well, and it gives you more customization with your golfer's actual golf game. Currently, I'm running Rhythm. I haven't really tried the others, but it's not a terrible thing to have. The last part when it comes to character customization is the equipment. Now, when I first saw they had rare, epic, and legendary items in the pre-order, I immediately figured these would all boost stats in a certain way, and it would be semi-pay to win, which I did not like at all. In reality, though, the only thing that does affect the game is the ball sleeves, which I find to be a bad addition to the game. I wish they would have just left it all off and made it cosmetic only. But the ball sleeves not only boost certain stats like spin or flight, they also change the entirety of how the course will play, and I think that's just definitely not a good idea for a golf game, as it ruins a little bit of the integrity, especially in certain modes. As far as the modes go, My Career is the thing I'm most disappointed in. I was hoping to finally get some sort of story with PGA Tour, kind of like NBA 2K and the WWE games, but all we have are tournaments and a couple of text messages that you get after winning these tournaments. They have a rival section where you can choose a rival to beat for the next tournament. Then once you beat them, they're just not your rival anymore. Nothing really grows from it. It's kind of just something that sits there. The sponsorships are also set up pretty badly as well. You get like 3 to 5 sponsorships offers after every tournament for the same exact places, and they never tell you which sponsorships are good or what exactly they offer. And basically, all you have to do is play well and you can get whatever sponsor you want. They do give out some nice cosmetics though, which I guess is pretty nice. The competitive stuff I haven't really played, and that's because when I joined the official 2K society, I absolutely hated it. They do have a handicap system in place, so if you gain a ridiculous handicap from My Career, you'll get screwed out of some strokes during it. You can also make your own society or join a different one, but as for now, I suggest staying away from the official 2K one unless you want to play with a handicap, because I did not like that. There are a couple gripes I have with the actual gameplay. First, I'm not sure if it's because of the graphics, but everything seems slow to me. The way the ball flies, bounces, and rolls all seems super slow, and it bugs me, so I'm always just speeding up my shot. Next, they brought back the 3-click swing system and absolutely shit all over it. The way it moves around, it doesn't really make sense to me and doesn't feel like a golf swing compared to the analog movement. If you have this on the lowest difficulty, it's way too easy, but the highest difficulty seems virtually impossible to click. They do still have the analog for those of you who like that, but to me, it seemed way less forgiving than the 3-click, and it was much easier to be more accurate with the 3-click. Lastly, I don't enjoy all the replays they have in between the tournament. A couple would be fine, but it seems like almost every hole they cut to a golfer who doesn't even have a highlight. Obviously, sometimes they're making a nice shot, but sometimes it's just a close shot or even an absolutely horrible shot. And the replay system is pretty terrible, sometimes not even showing the whole shot. It'll just be a close-up of the golfer while the ball is going somewhere you have no idea. The last couple things I'm going to talk about are the Top Golf and Course Creator modes. I'm not really in the whole course designing thing, but I do like playing the courses that other players make. So I don't have much experience with this in 2K23, but from what I have heard, there aren't really many updates, and a lot of course designers are actually stepping down from designing courses in 2K23. So hopefully they add some updates for that and more creators will want to hop on. As far as the Topgolf mode goes, it leaves a little to be desired. It's literally just Topgolf where you try to hit some targets. I feel like they could have done so much more with this and made it just bigger than Topgolf. Nightclub in the Rory McIlroy PGA Tour games reminds me of this, and that had more courses, stages, different mini games to choose from. And overall, Topgolf is just super boring and could have been way better if they added more mini games or something else instead. To wrap this all up, I'm just very disappointed in the game, and that's why I wanted to make a video. From the customization to career mode to gameplay, it all seems like it's missing something and they could have done a lot better. I will say though that they've been putting out updates and patch fixes, so it seems like they could be adding more to the game in the future, and let's pray that they make it a little bit better. But for right now, I'm not going to be spending much more time grinding this game. This is Vrax. Peace.